Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 44 of my journey through Group Southbound Necropolis League. Last time, I got my Deadeye Wander Kinetic Blast build geared up and functioning. We've made it through 15 T17 maps, got it to level 85. It's doing pretty well with what I threw on it just to go after it. Got 2 taming rings, got the replica Huries. I crafted a wand last time. It didn't give me the lightning damage. I got Ellie with attacks instead, but that was to be expected. So that's looking good. All the gear is pretty solid. Atziri's Step probably isn't the most ideal thing, but it's solid. And it's been a lot of fun so far. It creates a lot of explosions. I got increased AoE on it, so they're a little bit bigger. And I'm running with Fork as well, so it like chains through enemies and all kinds of explosions in maps. It's been a lot of fun to play around with. And because I'm using the Badge of the Brotherhood, the 2 max power charges from the Malachi's Loop shield, plus the 2 power charges I have on the tree, gets me to 7 max frenzy charges that I get up using Blood Rage through the map. So damage and the speed is really good. The goal for today is farm maps. Farm ideally fortress maps or Ziggurat, Sanctuary, the ones I know I can easily do. So I want a tree dedicated to farming maps, and I'll continue to level this character as I go. So let me switch this tree up. I have blight stuff on it currently that I do not need. Remove all of that. I want to throw in the corpse nodes down here. And I really don't want to farm lab trials, so I can connect this here. Remove 5 points. Need more unmakings. And then I want to add strong boxes back in. Duplicate, currency, give cards, a couple more shrine chants. Looks good. This is set up for destructive play as well. Get as much out of bosses as possible. Now, I need to consult the list here, and I want to turn off maps that are Citadel and Abomination that are in my favorites. I want to run maps that are going to give me Fortress, Sanctuary, and Ziggurat maps. Ideally, that have the bosses at the end that I have to progress through the map. Like the Thicket map is a good one, I think. Spider Lair would be good. Shore's decent. I think this Ziggurat map gives me the fragments that I want. I want Reality fragments, Devouring fragments. Reality is more common from Abomination and Ziggurat. Devouring is Sanctuary and Ziggurat. So I should target Ziggurat maps. I want my favorites biased towards that. Ashen Wood is Ziggurat. Shore is Ziggurat. Tropical Islands Abomination. To remove that one. Thicket is Ziggurat. Primordial Pool is Abomination. Dunes is Fortress. That's fine. Atoll is Citadel. Glacier is Citadel. Cemetery is Sanctuary. That's fine. Wharf is Fortress. That one's good. Toxic Sewer is Ziggurat. Strand is Fortress. Frozen Cabins would be a good one. That's a Ziggurat map. Volcano. That's a good Ziggurat map. Is Lookout on here? Yeah, that's a good Sanctuary map. And I think I'll add Underground Sea. That's another Ziggurat map. Farming location. So outside of Toxic Sewer, all of these are very linear. I mean, Ashen Wood isn't super linear either. Ashen Woods and Toxic Sewers, you get to the boss and you just kind of have to do it. Toxic Sewer, it's definitely halfway through the map. Ashen Woods, you can just stumble upon it and it'll trigger the destructive play bosses to join in. This league, they changed it, so the number of bosses that spawn in is in relation to the percentage of the map that you've cleared. So you want to clear as much as possible before getting to the boss. That heavily influenced this map selection. I want to try and gather a big group of maps from the list that I just made. Try and craft 4 of each. Like a set of 10 maps that I can roll 4 each of. Lookout's one I know I want. I have a good number of shores. Add some strands in. Thicket for sure. I don't have enough Toxic Sewers. I just ran all the wharfs. Underground Sea I can put in. So I need to find other maps in here that are on the list that I wouldn't normally want to favorite. Defiled Cathedral is Sanctuary. That boss is directly in the middle of the map though. Channel maps I'd clear all of. That's for Foundry. Cage. No. Promenade is a fortress map. Vault forces you to clear it. Not my favorite map, but that's a good, decent batch of maps. I think I'm going to use the tattoo dump as a place to store these maps. Now I have all these maps stored in the same location. Can't do that in the map stash. Now I need to set up this for maps I'm not running, which is Alley Reflect, no region, no leech, no region. I can do no region. Minus max, less recovery rate. Crit chance, maybe reduced effect of auras. Monsters take reduced extra damage from crits. I think that's all. I want to block, copy that, paste that in here, alch everything. Then all the maps that are not lit up, I scour, change the search to rare, re-alch those maps, put the paste back in, and repeat until they're all good. Just this last one. Ooh, monsters steal charges. That one always seems to get through on me. If it was like a power frenzy or endurance charge on hit, sure, but all charges just gone. Kind of sucks. Okay, so that removes 5. All good to go. Where am I at on the rotation? I'm 3 maps off. So I'll start with just 3 maps. Then, scarabs. Increased maps found in area. Maps are a tier higher. And there's 16 chance to be duplicated ones. We'll get unique map. We'll drop in final map boss. Throw that in there too. And then bring in Maven. Now, I'm also running Blood Rage. Might be in my best interest to switch the Mark Mastery to Marked Enemy Cannot Regenerate Life instead of getting Frenzy Charges from there, which could hurt me. Does this break my build? It does with Strength. I was thinking I could drop these points right here and get more Mark Effect and get another thing. Maven comes in. I run increased quant. Yeah, go. And if I want corpses, got to move these up. And hit the Blood Rage, and we're off. Yep, max power charges fluctuate, but the frenzy charges, those are just up thanks to the Blood Rage. And hopefully I'll get a bunch of T17 maps, and then I might jump back to other builds tomorrow to run those if I get enough to make it worth going after them. Otherwise, I'll keep farming on this build. One of the weirdest things about this build is that since it is like ripples through so many enemies and is so destructive, like I'm running up on dead bodies that I killed off screen. It's very strange. Not complaining about that, it's just different than what I'm used to. Oh, and here's the boss. And since there's multiple bosses, I can use the Kinetic Blast to clear the bosses instead of being forced into the barrage that I only have in a 4-link. There's a Ziggurat map, and they all dropped unique maps. So I think that unique map upgraded. The other 3 unique maps just dropped normal. Okay, so the unique map, they're guaranteed to drop at T16. Those can upconvert into the T17s. Good to know. So this Singularity Scarab is actually good. I have a new goal as well. Somebody mentioned this new wand that exists that drops off of Uber Maven, and I want one of those. I have a fun idea of something I can do with that, which means I'm going to have to beat Uber Maven. It gives you extra max wisps, has a ton of fizz damage on it, and it gives fizzes extra fire, cold, and lightning. Really cool looking wand, but it doesn't have attack speed or extra crit chance or anything on it. So I don't know if it's something that you could really use with a Kinetic Blast and make it good. You'd probably have to use Frenzy as the main skill, or at least that's kind of what I was theory crafting with it. So you get the extra boost attack speed per Frenzy charge. Time to up the stakes. Let's go. Stack on top of each other, chain together. Ow. Okay, they're warping around, and I can only mark one of them. This is a big issue. Temple map. That's a Poorjoy's, I think. Vol Pyramid. Ow. Bone Crypt. And that barrage to finish this one. That one didn't go nearly as smoothly. Consecrated Ground as well. So I definitely don't need these Olmecs. Need to be careful picking those up. Next boss. I also have a Vol Haste. I wish I could maybe have a Curse. What curse would I use, though? I don't want to lower resistances on enemies, because I have a chance to invert them. Ah. And I died. Stuff underneath me. I remembered though. Drop a portal at the boss. A toll map. And Wakawai Rua Strand. Some amount of life regen to counter the degen from the Blood Rage would be really solid. And I have to run these memories, don't I? So how do I do that? The trap build and the Reeve build both are missing the belt and the lighten. So I do it with the Glacial Cascade totems. This build has an empty socket linked to Tempest Shield, as well as one with Assassin's Mark, and I think I was manually casting Assassin's Mark with it anyways. LE Weakness Vulnerability should be fine. And POBs for all of my builds from this league are in the video description if you want to see different ones and what they've got going on. This one, it's got 6 totems. And using Glacial Cascade and can delete stuff, though it kind of has to be like in the correct range, and I run around and curse and place more totems and Bone Chill with Arctic or Creeping Frost. Its name was changed from Arctic Breath like 3 years ago, and I still want to call it Arctic Breath. Who's left? Got the thing here. There's something else. Oh, Lord of the Ashen Arrow. So get them at good range so their things hit. Yeah, this will be the build I easily swap to. Ooh, I need to get my offhand leveling gems. There we go. Then I need a bunch of big uniques. Some belts, and that'll work in here, and take a row of these maps, then put these back. And the loop begins again. Accompanied by map boss. Put that on the high. Every single one of them is going to drop a unique map. There's a fortress map. No, it did not drop a unique map. So maybe it works with the, whoa, what do I want to call them? There is a domination scarab that puts a unique boss with the shrine. I think it would work for that. That one dropped a map. That one was on the shrine though. In a pack that came on the shrine, that could just be lucky. Level 86. Ooh, ow. There's so many random map bosses in here. It's crazy. Oh, there's so many of them. Okay, good. Hallowed Grounds. No, with this level, for the time being, I'm putting it into Aura Skill Duration for my blessing. Got one. A ritual corpse to craft. Another one. Ritual helmet, gloves, or boots. So that's really cool. That means I could make a blizzard crown. That could allow me to get the spell suppression mastery that I don't have. And then that would open up boots to be something better. Oh, but I could also make... I believe it's a Dex Int helmet. Shaper prefixes is there is an increased AoE. Nearby enemies, no. Blast chain hypothermia. I think is chilled enemies take increased damage. Base spell crit. Oh no, it wouldn't be a spell. Elder, flat dispels, conk effect, less duration, burning damage, immolate. There's no guarantee that it's going to be Shaper or Elder. Warlord has +1 max power charges, and Fizz taken as fire, and crit multi. What about Haunted mods? Spell damage, mana per inch, +1 max power charges there as well. There's AoE, cast speed, crit chance. Okay, these take the same spot. So to get it, you'd want Warlord. Though it might be easier to hit actually with Haunted. Okay, so let's assume it's not Haunted. And let's assume the helmet hits Warlord. I would want life plus those. And this is fire. So I would say fire res. Accuracy. The prefixes is what I'd really be after here. Let's see what this says. A bunch of increased attack, increased fire. It does not like any odds to get this power charge. Generate sample. Life, hybrid life, rarity, fizz reflect. Oh, it doesn't know how to roll the mods on here, but the weighting should be correct. What is the weighting on the reflect? It is way too high, but the fizz taken as fire is a huge roll. So I could get away with hitting a reduced physical or two. And look, that raised my odds of what I want here. Those two dropped this from 1,000 to 143. It's still more likely than the power charge, but I don't know of a way to deal with that. This dropped to 5,072. Still the most likely thing to hit there. The attack mod weighting with fire res, that is so ridiculously high. Alright, so maybe I drop one of these physicals. So that's 250. This jumps up to almost 9,000. I don't need as many attacks. That's still 52. There's a really good chance for accuracy equal to strength. That would be bad. I would not want that. But the other two are both twice as likely as that one. I need a bunch of reduced defense. Alright, so that's the factor there. 14 reduced defense, eh? That shouldn't be hard. And then I need not experimented, not shaper elder. Okay, I don't have one of the things yet. Okay, that means I need embers for Hunter, Warlord can drop it, Crusader can drop it. Another one, Redeemer. So I have plenty of embers to try. So jumping right back into this, take the high roll pack here, slap one of these in, and see if I can get that corpse to drop. Oh, and give them the 360%. Yeah. Ziggurat map corrupted out the chest. No, it's Unholy Ziggurat channel map. I was just like, that's really doable. That's not one. I haven't added a purple text for a map drop for T17s yet. Something I need to do. There's a Ziggurat map. Ooh, there's a Divine Shrine right here. Quintio Perandus. Constrictor Augmented. Poorjoys. Onyx Amulet Redeemer Influenced. Increased caster mods. I also need those. A lot of maps from one map. Ooh. Ball side area. Ellie weakness. I think that actually hurts me. All I have to do is kill the boss. Level 87 in here though. There is good pack size and extra enemies and lots of magic enemies. Awaken added chaos damage. Just hit level 5. Oh, I almost killed him really quickly. He slapped me once and dead. Wow, I almost gained another level. Okay, I guess I wrap around the other side, because that's insane XP. Alright, keep my distance from this dude. Oh, he's got ground stuff. Is he dead? Okay, he's dead. Mortal Ignorance and Grief. Let's go. Another Poorjoys. Ooh, 2 of the Hunger from the Divination Strongbox. How does a Legion monolith go? Fire in all directions? Does that clear it? No. There's stuff around corners. Level 88. Seems like this build could tear up some legions. Get some more life here. Get Cruel Prep. Next level. Poorjoys. Forge of the Phoenix. Obas. All Flame Ember of Manifested Wealth. Love to see it. Ziggurat map. So I gave the Hunter mod I brought in this map 600% life in a map that has life as extra ES. Bad news. Sanctuary map. His Reflect is bad. That just got me killed. It wasn't an issue, I don't think, until I started getting bigger pack sizes and this fork and all the cascading projectile explosion things. 2 fortress maps. Awaken Spell Cascade level 4. I got 6 unique maps from 4 bosses here. Just taking the Malkoon though. I keep getting these high density but less pack size, so I can't add those in. Forge of the Phoenix. Ziggurat map. There it is. Random Conqueror Influence. Let's go. Another Malkoon. Right on. Back to this. I currently have this at 80 corpses. And that was just me lowering the attack a bunch. So I needed defense scarcer and increased attack. Ooh, I might be low on increased attack. Let's see what tab 2 has. Okay, no problem. And I shouldn't need to plan this out, because it's okay. Explicits. I need creates a ritual helmet, gloves, or boots. That lets me make the Blizzard Crown. And then random Conquer Influence. And that's 200% increased chance of influence mods. So hopefully it hits the Warlord. Oh no, this one's 4 mana scarcer. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, look at that. I have 4 mana scarcer. Okay, I have 7 slots left. Currently at 84, so 2 item levels, a reroll, and a fracture. Like a set of fractures, I guess. Yep, there we go. Build the graveyard. Clears up space in my stash. It's a big thing. Helmet, Blizzard Crown, random Conqueror Influence, and I want Warlord. Let's see what we get. It is Hunter Influenced with Fractured Accuracy. Okay, I'd call that a whiff. Then just back to maps and throw another one of these in. Keep fishing for another one. I'll try it again. I've had an issue of too many corpses. And this feels like not a terrible use for them. Poorjoys. Oh, there was another boss. Destructive play is not how you gain XP, but it's okay. An awaken cast on crit has shown up. Oh, y'all got a mage blood today as well. Ancient orb gave him a mage blood. Next Atlas invitation. That looks fine. One crescent splinter. Random conqueror influence. Got it. First map. So I just try it again. Alright, so now I don't have reduced mana. I have no mana scarcers. So I can't just craft it again. I need another batch of maps. And I store this stuff in here. I got a Twilight Temple. Ziggurat map. Another Poorjoys. Level 89. That gets me rule prep. More life. All res. Fortress map. Off the boss. In place of the unique. And a Poorjoys. Now I'm curious, what warlord helmets do I even have? A lacquered helm, a Vol mask. What if I just rolled something on this instead? So if I were to re-roll this with fire, the cheapest way to re-roll it, guaranteed fire mod. Nearby enemies have minus fire res is a thing. There's the Fizz taken as fire. There are multiple tiers of it though. Fizz taken as fire, accuracy, int. Ooh, I do need a big chunk of that energy shield, actually. Drop me to 573. Okay, I can still use the haste. The most common prefix I think this could hit is mana. Craft mana on it. Exalt power charge. 38 life. Okay, that kind of sucks. In that case, I think I just re-rolled it. Fizz taken as fire. Not as good. Fizz taken as fire with better accuracy, but no life spot. Oh yeah, global crit multi's a thing. What if I were to crit re-roll this? Is it guaranteed crit multi? It looks like it does. So that's a thing that can happen. I'm not sure that's something I want to do. Crit multi, spell suppression. The loss in accuracy is gonna hurt. It's gotta have some kind of accuracy, or I'm gonna have to craft a ring with accuracy. I could alt roll this for the power charge and then Awakener's Orbit with something. I don't think I worry about it right now. Just keep going. I've gotten 12 of these T17 maps, so this is definitely working. Gonna run with the Aurabot for a bit. So what I need to do here, take my Wrath off, take my Grace off, and put on Herald. Oh, do I really not have a Herald? Herald of Thunder, Herald of Ice in their place. Okay, I'm at 47k DPS away, 127 width. Okay, so that's pretty insane. And then I turn on Heralds. It only takes me to 132, but those are going to have to level. Should have max block when linked. Curse, ailment immune, 89 res, 55 block. And I'm getting Grace, Determination. I don't have an Awakened Lightning Pin. I have a qualityed one. I could probably drop my Arctic Armor and just... He's not running haste, so instead of this, I'll put haste just on and then squeeze out the rest of my resistances with vitality. 189 for the vitality. Oh, it fits. Good, good, good. Oh, domination of teachings, untainted, cool. And the siege. Attack projectiles always inflict bleed and maim knockback enemies, cannot pierce, fork, or chain. Interesting. And then where do I put these gems? Them in here. Might need the lightning. What is my damage ranges? Oh yeah, that's absolutely gonna break. I'm dropping the Trinity. Just gonna go ahead and make that call for the lightning pin. Okay, 156. Lucky when damaging enemies. I need more scarabs. Fragments, scarabs. +1. And then slap these in, and let's go. Level up the lightning pin. Oh, I never got my frenzy charges up. Alright, use frenzy charges this time. A life scarcer. I need the frenzy charges in the boss fight. That's something I need to fix. Underground river, toll, nope. Okay, let's refund the no regen frenzy charges against marked enemy. No, Trinity. Oh, it works sometimes. Not all the time. Chimera, Phoenix, Redeemer, no uniques. I almost might as well just come in here with the other character if I'm gonna have the aura anymore. Totems are dying. I gave them a ton of damage. Are we done? 2 splinters. Let's go. My lightning, yeah, top end lightning damage is so high. I gotta use the lightning pin. That's fine. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Rainbow Strides. Level 90. Alright, this level... I think I keep working left. And I need more maps. Grab all of these things. And another batch. There's a Ziggurat. Hey, a Putrid Cloister. Ooh, Echoey. Sanctuary map. No! So if I die, I guess he dies. Fortress map. Oh, I haven't been running my precision. Sanctuary. 2 more splinters. Ziggurat map. Level 92 for Wroth. Let's see. Roomies. More Poorjoys. Twilight Temple. We're gonna see how Poorjoy's Asylums go. Level 91 for me. Drop a Twilight Temple or another Poorjoy's in this map. That is insane. Oh! I got a level to put in. So lightning totems are bad. Otherwise, I think we've got Poorjoy's kind of taken care of. Just needed that one rare enemy to die faster. Oh, he was so close to dead too. Soul Eater. Kind of scary. Level 92. I haven't farmed Poorjoy's for XP in so long. Like years. I wouldn't be doing this at all without an aura. Awakened Cold Pin, level 4. And I get 2% Ellie Pin with this level. Those destructive play bosses were getting me killed though. So I wasn't getting XP. So I wasn't expecting to make it to 91. But now I'm closing in on 93. All of a sudden, I'm hitting level 20 gyms. Mark on hit. Azanats. Level 92. 2 more Ellie Pin. Next level lets me replace my Anoint. I got a YouTube comment that said you need 400% to guarantee an implicit. Is that true?
I've done 200 and not got it before, so I don't know.
Corrupting Blood Immunity on your
Blood Immunity or
your 140 Chaos Res Jewel.
You know, it's surely that'll go core.
Hey, the Empower just leveled. Got 10 of these left.
Doing Poorjoy's Rotas is like before my time or whatever. This is like new to me.
Oh yeah? It used to be, I mean, this map is very old. The drops at the end of it used to be something that was really good. Getting the stack of a certain base type. Like, that was before even beachheads. Like, this was in the game, and, like, this was the best XP at a point in time. And they've always been super dangerous.
They need to make it great again. I would like to see all the unique maps actually have, like, some value.
Getting your Atlas passive point, and then never touch them again. And some of them do have their perks. Level 94. Rasto? What do we get? 4? It's better than the other one. I think the other one I have is 3.
I never noticed my trade window.
Oh, the influencing scarab of conversion. Whoa. Is that from the chest or the body? The new...
The helmet. And then watch when the trade's over. You're gonna get like sprinkled. Junk.
Okay. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Oh, that reminds me. I got an Anoint. What do I change my Anoint to?
Disciple of Slaughter, like, isn't that a ton of damage?
That's damage per frenzy charge. That is a lot of damage. You're not wrong. And that's frenzy charge.
Passive.
That means I don't need to run Blood Rage. That's a good idea. That's okay. I'm doing it. Oh yeah, cool. And then the next level I get to take the mastery for the spell damage applies attacks, and then I can easily get out of the Crown of Ice. Oh, you have a helmet with the power charge on it. Oh, it has minion life on it. Wait.
What if we...
Yeah, if you'd have to lock prefixes and scour it first before awaken or orbing it. But I was thinking about that earlier because I was trying to mess with the one that I had. I have Vol Mask, and I was just like rolling it. You can guarantee the crit multi on it. But then it was a question of like, what would I awaken or orbit with? What is the elevated power charge look like? Probably some kind of power charge generation or duration.
Yeah. I orb up dominance this power charge helmet, and we hope that we hit the power charge. It's a 50-50.
Did you? Okay.
Alright, that works.
Okay, sure. Here, I'll trade you a helmet back for the base.
So now the question is, make a Blizzard Crown, and then merge them.
Oh! Well, I kind of bricked this one, didn't I? With this fracture. I don't know if there's anything on a hunter that I would want, though. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just craft it in the graveyard again. Once I can get more mana scarcers, and then shoot for any kind of fizz taken as elemental, and then merge that with the power charge. Because you can get Fizz's Lightning on Crusader and Fizz's Cold on Redeemer. Need to get my build put back together here. Haste back on the Divine Blessing. Arctic Armor's back in. Grace back in. Wrath back in. And Trinity comes back in. Lightning Pin. And all these gems leveled, so I'm just gonna quality a bunch of these up. I have the GCPs for it. And I don't need Blood Rage anymore. I can just remove that from the build. It's good attack speed while it's up, but I have Frenzy Charge on kill now. Quality on Sniper's Mark is actually really good. Mark on hit is good as well. And I want to get this level really quick. And throw some Shrines in a map. Throw some Untainteds in the map. Switch to my Corpse Tree for that. I actually think my map farming tree basically covers everything. Okay, it doesn't have... Oh, yeah, this one has the Eater influence. Okay, that I want. So I'll do that. That'll give me more XP out of this map. This might be a little overkill on the XP, but whatever. Where are the shrines? XP's way better if I get a whoa, if I don't die. There we go. There's something. Here's more. There we go. Now we're moving. That XP. Oh, wow. So many shrines on top of each other right here. Okay, I got a lot of different shrine buffs. We get the XP. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's speed, finally. Cool. That makes us even better. Oh, we're already at the end. Oh, well, dang. I kind of flew through this map. Awaken added lightning damage, level 5. Awaken blasphemy, level 5. More than 50 monsters left. There's probably some up here. Yeah, here they are. Wasn't quite enough for the level. Close. Do one more. Oh, this one has a monster XP. Perfect. Slap that in here. Definitely getting the level now. Untainted Spitters in return. There's level 95. 40 monsters left. Looks good. This level, I'm curious now. If I were to add in increases reductions to spell damage, also apply to attacks while wielding a wand, does that stack with the Crown of Eyes? So, in other words, does the damage go up? We're at 79,266. Apply. No. Okay. So that is now begging me to replace this helmet. And we have this power charge helmet. And here is a helmet with increased area of effect. Oh, I feel like I need a wait on this though. Like, it's just, the helmet needs replaced. I think I need to keep farming for a chance to graveyard craft another Blizzard Crown and try and convert it into the Blizzard Crown. But this 10% chance to gain up to max power charges might mean I have less power charge uptime, but even still, it's an extra frenzy charge, because when I get max power charges, I lose them. But then I need to target Rallycash boots so I can keep all the power charges technically, and then get all the buffs from these nodes, and then cannot be shocked while at max power charges because I'll always technically be at max power charges if I can get those boots. So that seems like a plan and a next step to keep pushing this build forward. But next time, I think I'm going after these T17 maps, gonna see what additional Ubers I can do. I really want the helmet from the Ziggurat maps, so gonna try for that primarily. The Reeve character can easily do those, so that's where I will likely start tomorrow. But that is going to do it for this one. Fun build. But with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.